Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, I'm a fan of this shape, Peter. Managers that set up this way are willing to back their players to execute what is an aggressive attacking intent. Goals are very much in mind, while you hope to keep outscoring the opposition, knowing you're probably bound to let a few in. But essentially, this is real front foot football and can be very exciting.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Faced a chance!
And what to be quick to recover this.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Messi picks it up out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Memphis Depay! Decent enough try.
Memphis Depay certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
João Neves. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. And it's Camavinga. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Guardiola. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Khan claims comfortably. Now it's Hazard. Always onto this. That is good alertness. Camavinga and Guardiola, and here's Depay, Messi, Kukçu, and it's Serginho, it's Pedri, and it's Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a great ball here. Picked out, and the shot! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rijkaard. Serginho. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kukçu. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. Chooses to go back. And he skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out to the right. Messi going face-to-face. Terrific header! Steaming chance for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho with the foul. And he's being shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away with one there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Memphis Depay. Oh, good read. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pedri. Some resolute defending there. He is through here. Shoots! And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Oh, good-looking ball. That has been cut short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Great chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them.
Takes a shot! No mistake! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 53 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kukçu ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Kukçu! Kukçu! That is sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Lille take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And here's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Can he finish? Mbappe made a good run there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt. Chance, surely! Forward it goes. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Lille grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe, now it's Azar. He has found the way through. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Messi. It's Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Vardiol. Kukçu. Pedri. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. 75 minutes played. And here's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Might be danger. Shot a goal! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement en cours.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And this is Depay. Now it's Haaland. Oh, important interception. And that's gone loose. De Paul thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
João Neves gets a foot in here. De Paul. Azar. This looks promising. Vardiol. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played in by Son Heung-min. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Now it's Azar. And this is Azar. Upamecano. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is lovely. And it's Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti delivers.
Il y aura
It's a
4
mighty
minutes de
effort.
temps additionnel.
Just needed better contact. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pacho. Khan sends that a long way. And here's Son Heung-min. Pacho cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's a fine interception.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Lovely pass, but can he get...
Isaac! Great chance! There it is!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Reinders. Messi. Brilliantly cut out. He'll try to keep this alive. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard shifted it to the flank.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Sané. And the finish!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here?
Has a shot! He's beaten the keeper, sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Akanji. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Serginho. And here's Depay. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he plays one through. And Dijk does well to get it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zanetti. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Memphis Depay. Good ball, good take.
There's the shot!
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. João Neves. Reinders. And he was alert to it. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Isak gets into a good position. Reinders. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Memphis Depay. Nice-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target.
He's having a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Big chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Ci saranno 3
Sané.
minuti di recupero.
Sané making good progress on the right-hand side. Akanji. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Memphis Depay. And that is expertly dealt with. Hakimi. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And we're underway again.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
He is just caressing the ball. Zanetti, Messi, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time and again they are repelled. And it's De Bruyne. Hakimi. And it's Rice. And here's Isak. Serginho. Reinders. Reinders. That is ended up in no man's land. João Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Hakimi. Now it's Sané. Threads one in. And here's Depay. Looking for a runner. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Can he latch on to this?
Can he finish? They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And it's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Threads one in. And this is Beckham. Can he get it through? Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
De Paul, Messi, Scholes. Messi wins the duel this time. Beckham. Upamecano makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looks across and plays it in. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he's picked it up out wide, pinches it off him.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Scholes. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's superb.
Can he finish?
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Paul picks it up from the goal kick. Upamecano. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Oh, easy pickings there. Hakimi. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Totti, and that's gone loose. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. Messi. João Neves. Donadoni. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. João Neves. De Paul. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Upamecano. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Donadoni. João Neves. To Messi. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Zanetti. It's run loose here. Messi. Played into space. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Totti. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. João Neves. Not the most accurate pass. Donadoni. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Scholes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Donadoni gets flagged offside. Van Dijk.
Marseille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, there's the clearance. Guardiola. And that is a little undercooked. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Marseille clear.
Face-to-face. Big chance! Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. That's good vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Guardiola. He steps in and that's the end of that. Serginho. Barcelona finding their passes. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Totti. De Paul has a look up and drives it forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Aimed beyond the defence. Skims one in. Caught offside that time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Marseille choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Saliba getting this one clear. Van Dijk. He's in a great position here. Guardiola. Not the most convincing of passes. Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Picks out, goes for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just about up to 75 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get you...
And Boyan! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's a sharp little ball here, and he welcomes it in. Barcelona have... Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. Memphis Depay plays it short. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti. 5 minutes left on the clock. Tries to play it through. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Zanetti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. João Neves. And it's Camavinga. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Saliba with the clearance. Now it's Memphis Depay.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. De Paul, looking for a runner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Rafinha, he's found...
Rafinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Camavinga.
De Bruyne.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run.
Now there's a find. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out wide.
Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rafinha certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Camavinga and Reinders couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. Oh, what a mistake! And it's made its way to him. Vardiol. Barcelona finding their passes. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Hazard. And he's in on goal.
Real chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Surlot.
Chance for a shot! Goal! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Surlot finds himself offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cleared away. And he's quick to step.
And another try! Messi! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, That's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Nice-looking ball.
That's beautifully weighted.
Haaland receives it in a wide position.
He's in space and looking for options.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No way through. Vardiol. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Vardiol gets into a good position.
De Bruyne.
Nicely spread. And that was nowhere near his best. No, he's not getting past him there.
Hazard.
Vardiol. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Camavinga is onto this. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Today for everybody to
what a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Barcelona
Mbappe.
get the second half started.
Number 11.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 23.
Haaland just eases him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? And it's De Bruyne. João Neves. Reinders.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that big chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
They've played it short.
Messi. And the shot's on here. Chooses to go back. Might be... Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. And it's Neves. Shot could be on. And that has been clubbed away. Reinders. And it's lofted through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Almost an hour gone. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Bojan. Oh, what has happened here? Goes long and straight. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi picks it up out wide. And that's definitely not his best. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. De Bruyne powering forward here. Can he get it through? Guardiola.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to pass it through. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Bojan. And now the breakaway. Now it's Camavinga. And this is De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Bojan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Pinches it off him. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bojan. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. De Bruyne ready to try one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
De Bruyne! That was travelling. Serginho. Akanji. And Guardiola. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Guardiola. Hakimi. Xavi Simons. Quality ball. Now it's Haaland. Out of play for a throw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. And it's Hakimi. Searching pass he's played there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ruben Dias. Not the most convincing of passes. And that will be it.